Oh, are you serious? I'm just saying, face down.
Where'd you come from?
On the fly.
How did you get here?
Henry, everybody knows you don't eat a fallen pastry, okay? 'Cause
Who
it's fallen
are
pastry.
you?
Dude, relax. I'm just your conscience. Trash can. Really?
What? Are you kidding me?
Dude, that is cold.
Are you gonna be here all day?
You should pick it up. Pick it up.
I'm going to answer it, okay? Hi, Mom.
Damn it, Henry, I know you're a kid, but that doesn't mean you have to be an idiot, okay? You're useless and you're underachieving. Oh, you know what? Go ahead and say it. I'm the horrible boss, right? Go ahead, say it. Say it.
Do not say it.
You got potential coming out of your ass, but I want you to want to work here. You got good listening skills, I'll give you that. You're not fired.
I got this. Taylor, obviously no single law will solve everything, but do you seriously believe that?
Dude.
Give me a second.
Do you really think that's the best place to have an intelligent...
Can you just be quiet for a second?
No, not really.
Look, I know it's not the best place to talk, but it's a provoking post on purpose.
Okay, so maybe just don't get involved.
You're not the only opinion here, okay? Why do you always think you're right?
Well, because I'm your conscience. Technically, I am always right.
Well, good for you, jerkface.
Look, Henry, I'm just an extension of you. It's only your brain that allows you to visualize a personification of your conscience. Basically, you're calling yourself a jerkface.
I'm not the jerkface, you're the jerkface, and Taylor Wesley's post just pissed me off, so I'm gonna let him know. It's my decision, and you can't do anything about it. Really, Taylor? Are gun control laws that simple? Do you really believe that the government is out to help the criminals and hurt its citizens? Really? Ever think it might be a little more complicated than that? Let me guess. You don't want the government to take away your right to guns, but you're cool if they take away some people's right to get married. Makes perfect sense, jerkface. Hashtag unfriend.
So when have you fought with your conscience? Well, it's very difficult initially to understand what is the conscience that is really that sound voice of reason that you should be listening to, and all the other things that are just noise from our community. So for example, you're gonna have people that say, oh no, you should keep your money for yourself, don't give it to that person, or don't worry about stuff them, don't invite them to the party, we don't like them, we want to hang out with them anyway. And there's all these conversations around you that you're not sure which is the voice to listen to, the first thing that you want to really explore when you're having that conversation with your conscience is recognizing that your conscience is actually the voice that, if you acted on that, would be the most fulfilling thing over a duration. See, the way to judge a good decision is not whether or not it makes you feel good. It's whether or not, if you made that decision consistently over a long period of time, would it make your life better or worse? Now, sometimes you can create an argument to say, yeah, if I made this decision, it wouldn't destroy my world. But the truth is, if you do not display ignorance, if you don't turn a blind eye to issues, you can really see whether or not that decision would give you long-term benefit or not. So, for example, long-term study, long-term fitness, long-term eating well is going to create health. But if you look at the example about somebody venting on Facebook, you go, well, it makes me feel good. I go, yeah, but if you do it consistently. Now, in that situation, what's really going on? Anytime you have that experience where you unleash at somebody or you have this urge to communicate, that feeling of venting, you think it's real and you think that, oh, this is fulfilling. But what's really going on is you're actually got some sort of anger or tension or frustration or hurt from a different situation that is getting poured onto that situation. And because you haven't managed it before, there's a huge well of energy that can get put into the wrong direction. Easy example, you're doing your homework, you're studying, it's very frustrating, and your mum comes in the room and says, honey, I'm just making dinner, do you want one potato or two? And you don't even know why you do. He's like, oh, just one, mum. Like, I don't care, what does that even matter? But the truth is you're frustrated over here, and this is a distraction. So sometimes we don't know what our conscience is because we're thinking we're having these loud voices of like emotional surges that we think we must pay attention to. The truth is that emotional surge is probably relevant to something else in your life that needs to pay some attention to. Your conscience is always the decision that seems the most fulfilling and would benefit the most number of people if you did it consistently.